Hi guys, it's me, Shelby. This is my intro to my YouTube channel. I don't really even know what that means. Originally it was going to be a Q&A, but there was just questions that were kind of all over the place. So maybe I'll do that another time if that's something that people are interested in. I don't know why it would be, but yeah. So I want to tell you guys kind of about what I hope to bring to this channel, a little bit about myself outside of fitness, kind of my fitness journey and how I got to where I am and why I got into fitness. Also a little bit about Instagram and how it's impacted my life positively and negatively. So yeah, let's get started. So a little bit about me outside of fitness. I work full-time and I am in school. I go to school for marketing. I'm in business school online. I actually used to be a paralegal and it just wasn't for me. It wasn't what I wanted. So I did go to school. I have my associates in paralegal studies and I have a paralegal studies certificate, but it just wasn't what was making me happy. So I decided to go back and I'm back for marketing. And I love it so far. Well, I mean, I don't love school, but I'm in my last year, so I'll finally be done. I've been in school way longer than anyone should ever be in school, so it's been a ride. I work full-time for a nonprofit that aids in addiction prevention and recovery, and I have talked about that a little bit on my Instagram page before. I won't get too much into that right now because maybe that's something I'll talk about at a later time, but it is a cause that's very near and dear to my heart. I have lost a decent amount of friends from addiction, so my viewpoint is that while I'm in school, instead of just kind of sitting behind a desk and doing work that's not meaningful, it's really important to me that I'm doing something that's going to impact others in a positive way, rather than just kind of like wasting my time. I do have to work and go to school because I do support myself. So yeah, I really love it. I love the people I work with and I love the cause that I'm working for. Outside of fitness, my interests are pretty much active ones. As you've seen on my page, I do longboard and I surf. Shannon taught me like 2 years ago, so I'm okay at it, but honestly, like, I'll do any sport once, and I just love being out the ocean. As you can tell, I like the beach. I like anything to do with the beach, so just like being in the water is amazing, and I like staying active. So like I said, kind of any sport or like sport activity I will at least try once. Also, I'm really into music. I grew up doing theater and singing, so I do still sing as a hobby because I play guitar, I dabble in guitar, and I mostly learn to accompany myself. So that's kind of like what I'm doing if I'm having me time and it's not at the gym. Also, outside of fitness, like a little bit about me and my family. I'm an only child, so I'm really close to my parents. And that's about it. It's just the three of us. I don't live with them, but I'm very close to them and they live in the area, so I see them all the time. So I started my fitness journey, I would say 4 to 5 years ago. Like a lot of girls, I started wanting to get into fitness because of a pretty bad breakup. And that's not really something that I'm gonna like go into, but basically that's kind of one of the things that's like pushed me into wanting to go to the gym. Also, I partied and drank a lot when I was younger. I mean, I still go out and have fun now, but when I was in like my late teens, early 20s, it was just out of control. I mean, I drank a lot, and if anybody is familiar with like any sort of substance use, it kind of takes your body on a roller coaster. I mean, I was underweight, overweight, malnourished. It was just awful. My body was just screaming at me like, what are you doing? Please stop, you're gonna kill me. So it pretty much saved my life, and I know that sounds a little extreme, but if you knew me back then, I was a mess. Emotionally, mentally, physically, and fitness just changed all of that for me. Obviously there was other factors in my life that I wanted to get together and start moving forward, which I started doing, but fitness was a really big stepping stone in that, and it's always aided me along the way. I've talked about my anxiety before on my Instagram page, and I also won't get into that too much right now because that's something that maybe I'll talk about another time, but fitness has really, really helped me with that. I will just say that fitness changed that for me. My anxiety is so much lower. My panic attacks are a lot more minimum than they used to be when I was growing up. I will also say that when I did start my fitness journey, it wasn't just kind of like I went to the gym and everything changed and I was in shape and working out and it was grand. It was hard, and I didn't just start going all the time. It took me a while to get in the swing of things. It took me a while to find what I liked doing in the gym, and it was kind of an on and off relationship with working out probably for the first 2 years. I would say these past 2-ish years is when I've really buckled down and made it not necessarily like a commitment, but it's a priority, and it's something that I don't even question. I mean, you get up in the morning and you go to work every day and you don't think like, oh, I don't have to go. So that's kind of how the gym is for me. It's not really an option. With that said, I do try to have a flexible schedule, and like when it comes to the weekends and stuff like that, I'm not gonna put off my life to work out. But having that mindset that on a day-to-day basis, when it's just my normal schedule, that it's not an option to not go and come home and like watch TV, it makes it a lot easier to get there. Also, I love working out. I clearly, by my Instagram page, it's like my whole life. I absolutely love it, and I want it to be part of my future. What aspect that is, I don't know yet, but it's definitely like a lifetime commitment and hobby and love that is never going to go away. I wanted to talk about how Instagram has kind of affected my life. Even though I don't have like a huge page, it definitely has taken me for a little bit of a whirlwind over the past 6 months, or a little bit more than that. But I transitioned my Instagram page to a fitness Instagram back in February, and I kind of just started doing it because I wanted to share my journey with others. I would post fitness things here and there, and when I did, there was a lot of good feedback that I got from it, and I just figured like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Why not share that with everybody and kind of get my foot into the community of fitness? And this is obviously a great way to do this. Social media is a great marketing platform, and I was meeting a lot of girls that had similar goals and similar experiences that I did, so that's like kind of what made me want to do it. I've had a lot of positive experiences. I've had a lot of girls that I've met through there, friendships, connections. I mean, obviously a lot of people know that I'm now with BPI, and I won't get into that too much right now either, and I'll probably make lots of BPI videos, but they're amazing. I love their supplements, and I'm just humbled, honored, and blessed, and that is all I will say about that. But those are like all the positive things, and most of my experience on there are positive. Obviously, with social media, there's just gonna come negatives, and you know, I do get a lot of like rude comments, and honestly they're all from guys, which is insane to me, because when I first started this, I thought that I'd get a lot of backlash from girls on my page, and I have in real life, but that's like irrelevant because those people are irrelevant. But on Instagram, it's mostly like guys saying really rude shit, which blows my mind. Like, who raised you? But I've just had an overwhelming support from women and men. There's a lot of men that do support me, and it's really great, and I appreciate all of them so much. And it's crazy. Like, there's over 16,000 of you who want to know what I'm doing. I don't know why, but it's amazing, and you're also supportive and loving, and I am just so thankful. And it's weird to say that I'm thankful for a social media page, but I I really am. It's gotten me through some hard times, especially like with my anxiety. Even though Instagram or fitness helps me with my anxiety, there's other things that are like hard, and it's been hard to talk about. So Instagram has really helped me with that, oddly enough. Never thought I'd be thankful for Instagram, but I am. Also, before I started my page, I wouldn't say that I was an introvert, but I definitely wasn't as outgoing as I kind of am now. I would say I'm more outgoing online than I am in person, but I'm working on that day to day. I'm outgoing in business situations, but when it comes to social situations, I don't know, I can be shy and it's hard, but Instagram has really brought me out of my shell, and it's made me make connections that I never would have before. What I hope to bring to this channel, I do want to put out some workout videos when I can, just because my schedule, like I said, it's really hectic with school and work, but I really would like to film some videos because in the past when I got positive feedback from that, so I'll try. That's also another anxiety-ridden thing, is filming in the gym. It's scary, kind of. I don't know. If you can do it, that's awesome. I'm gonna try my hardest. Also, I'm working on a bikini haul, and that'll probably be up within a day or two after this video. And I don't know, I'm just gonna kind of take it from there. I hope to talk about my anxiety on here at some point because it's important to talk about and not enough people do. It's gonna take me a little bit of building up to, but I will get there. And just kind of seeing where things go. I don't really have like a set plan for this, but I'm so excited for those of you who are here with me along the journey, and I'm thankful for all of you, and cheers to that.